Hello everybody, this is my makeup routine at the moment. So this is the Givenchy Everwear foundation and I'm in love with this stuff. I need to buy a full bottle of it. So I just dot it on with a small foundation brush before I buff it all in. And I use a big brush. This is the Morphe Jaclyn collaboration brushes. They're lovely, so dense, your foundation just goes on flawlessly. So I buff that in all over my face, onto my ears, and I always take it down the neck as well. And next, for some reason, I'm doing brows. This is the Benefit. I think this is, I don't know if it's precisely my brow, it is. That's it. So it's nice and fine, so you can do hair strokes, but my eyebrows leave a lot to be desired. So I just have to fill them in and draw them on as best I can and try and make them match as best I can. So once I'm happy with the shape, I do like to set the small amount of brow hairs that I have got in place so they don't move around. This is a Model Co clear brow gel, but it has got a very good hold, and it's clear so that it doesn't interfere with the shades of my brows. Next is Tarte Shape Tape in, I think this is light or fair. This is so full coverage, so I do just dot it on slightly. On this day, my eye bags look pretty bad, but I think in normal lighting they did look okay, otherwise I would have put more concealer on. So I'll put it under my eyes, on the bridge of top of my nose, middle of my forehead, and a bit on my chin and a bit on my cupid's bow, just to highlight the high points of your face. I also take it onto my eyelids to use it as a bit of an eyeshadow primer. I'm using a big brush here just because I couldn't be bothered getting me sponges and wetting them down. I usually do use a sponge though, and the Tarte sponge actually is very nice, it's very soft. Next is Laura Geller. This is the Balance and Brighten, massive pan. I don't normally set under my eyes with this, but I was just experimenting today and it did actually stay quite nice. And then the rest I just put on with a dry sponge. If my skin is okay, I'll just conceal certain areas and then just use the Laura Geller. This is the L'Oreal Back to Bronze. I absolutely love this bronzer, it's one of my favourites. And big bronzing brush, and I contour with my bronzer as well. This one's good because it's not too orange. An orangey bronzer doesn't really contour very well because it goes against the whole what a contour should look like, which should be more cool toned. So this and the Hoola bronzer is perfect for me, for my contouring. I also go down the sides of the nose. I also go down the sides of my nose with a slimmer brush as well. As you can see, I also go into my sockets with this. I just kind of use it as a transition. And if you're not really going to wear any eyeshadow, I still do this just so that it kind of blends in nicely with the rest of my face. This is a Tarte palette that I got for Christmas, and it's got 4 mini palettes in it that you can use. It's good, perfect for travel, for example. So I just take the lighter shades in this, and I'm going to put this through my transition as well. All these brushes are the Morphe Jaclyn collab. So go through both the sockets with that, and then I go in with a slightly darker colour and just go a little bit under that and blend it through. So you see I do windshield wiper motions and little circles just to try and blend it as best as possible. Practice makes perfect. I'm still not perfect at blending, but it gets better as the years go on. This is a bigger brush to blend through everything, just to make sure everything's as seamless as possible. Now this is the white shade, and I'm going over my eyelids with this. It's not a cut crease, It's not meant to look like a cut crease. It's just to kind of blank out my mobile lid, because I kind of like that look. It opens up the eye a little bit more. And then I'm going in with the highlighter with this small pointy brush in my inner corners and brow bone. This is a very nice highlighter as well. Okay. So next I'm using a flat ended brush and taking the same shades and just going under my eye with it. It's only very faint, but I do think it makes a bit of a difference when you put some of the shadow under your eye as well as over the top. And then I just take a bit of time blending that out. Poked myself in the eye in the process there as well. So there are all the brushes, got them for Christmas, in love with them. So the next two brushes is a blusher brush and a highlighter brush. I use the Sleek Solstice palette and I use the lightest shades in the pan. I've now finally hit pan on that. I've had it for ages, but it's a really, really good highlighter and it's very reasonable. I think it was £5 for the whole palette. So I go on my cheekbones, just above my eyebrow, down the bridge of my nose and across the cupid's bow. And then I will go in with my blusher. This is Annabelle Minerals and it's a loose pigment blusher. It's really nice. Milani blusher in, oh my god, I can't think of the name of it now. Luminoso, that's my favourite one. As a peach one, this is my favourite for a pink tone. I also love California as well, actually, from Benefit. I don't put loads of blush on, but I do put a little bit across my nose as well. And to curl my eyelashes, I like to pump the curler a few times while my lashes are in it. And I've been using the Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara as of late. I am enjoying using this. Do tend to poke myself a bit in the face or the nose because of the brush size, but it's very buildable and it does look good all day. Lip liner. This is Lord and Berry and it's just in a nude shade. I couldn't put my hands on my Givenchy one at the time, so I used this one. But it is very nice. It's nice and soft, goes on really easily. When you're lining your lips, if you go from the outside inwards, it will give you a fuller looking shape. And also putting liner on your whole lip will ensure that your lipstick stays on for a bit longer. This is my Perfect Nude from Givenchy. I absolutely love this lipstick. It's beautiful. Lovely, and that is it, done. So I will place a list of what I've used down below, and any questions, feel free to ask away. And that is the finished look. I did do my hair after this point, trust me. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Love you lots. Bye.